Swamiji and elders gathered here. Namaste. My young friends gathered here, we are happy to celebrate the 154th birthday anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. In fact, January 12th is celebrated as National Youth Day in India.
On this auspicious occasion, we would like to depict some of the stories and inspiring messages of Swami Vivekananda. Oh, and some songs too, in his praise. Tanya, do you remember how he used to love to play the game of meditation?
Yeah, as a child, he was fond of it. He would play games with other boys and later call them over and teach them how to meditate. They were all meditating and one of the boys saw a snake. "Snake! Snake!" he shouted. They all ran. They screamed, "Narain! Narain! Come away! There's a snake!"
They were all shocked and scared, but Narain was calm and undisturbed. He sat still like a rock. The snake stayed for a while and slithered away. After a while, Narain came out of his deep meditation.
Why didn't he run away?
I wasn't aware of anything. I was in bliss.
The childhood incidents of Narendranath Datta clearly indicate a rising star.
Said, "Stand as a rock, you are indestructible, you are the self, Atman, the God of the universe."
Be a hero. Always say, "I have no fear." Tell this to everyone. Have no fear.
I, for one, thoroughly believe that no power in the universe can withhold from anyone anything they deserve. Swamiji says, "The wind of divine grace is always blowing. You just need to spread your sail. Whenever you do anything, do it with your whole heart concentrated on it. Think day and night. I am the essence of the Supreme Being. Satchit Ananda. What fear have I?" I love the clarion call of Swamiji. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. It reminds me of the beautiful song. Shunwantu Vishwe. Yes, listen, O world, O ye children of immortal bliss. Come on, let's chant. Shunwantu Vishwe, Amritasya Putraha, Are Ramani
Swamiji told us, set yourselves to work, to work. Do not tarry, do not sit idle, thinking that everything will be done in time later. Mind, nothing will be done that way.
All work is simply to bring out the power of the mind which is already there to wake up the soul.
Swamiji had an amazing prowess over his mind. One day, he was entertaining his friends with stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata during class. When the teacher noticed this group of boys were not paying attention, he suddenly called on Naren and his friends to repeat what he was saying.
Oh my God, then what happened?
All were silent, but Naren, who had such mastery over his mind, was able to listen to the lesson while he talked with his friends. He answered correctly to all the questions he was asked. The teacher then asked who had been talking during the lesson. The boys pointed to Naren, so he made the boys stand up as punishment. Naren stood up too.
Naren, you do not have to stand up since you answered. But I must, for I was the one who was talking. See? He was so truthful and just. Swamiji said, every duty is holy, and devotion to duty is the highest form of worship to God. Let's calmly go to work instead of dissipating our energy in unnecessary fretting and fuming. True, Vivekananda says, dog doesn't count for anything. Parrots can do that. Perfection comes through the selfless work. Work on with the fearlessness of a lion, but at the same time with the tenderness of a flower. Yes, he was fearless like a lion. In fact, his childhood name was Videshwar. Remember that song, Jaya Vireshwara Viveka Bhaskara? Come on! Jaya Vireshwara Viveka Bhaskara, Jaya Jaya Sri Vivekananda. Jaya Vireshwara Viveka Bhaskara, Jaya Jaya Sri Vivekananda. Hindu Nibhanana Sundara Lochan, Hindu Nibhanana Sundara Lochan, Vishwamanava Shiravandya. Hindu Nibhanana Sundara Lochan, Vishwamanava Shiravandya. Jaya Vireshwara Viveka Bhaskara, Jaya Jaya Sri Vivekananda. Prema Dala Dala Kanti Suvimala, Adinata Veda Vedanta. Prema Dala Dala Kanti Suvimala, Adinata Veda Vedanta. Tyagati Diksha Tapasya Ujjwal, Tyagati Diksha Tapasya Ujjwal, Cheta Nirmala Shanta. Tyagati Diksha Tapasya Ujjwal, Cheta Nirmala Shanta. Jaya Vireshwara Viveka Bhaskara, Jaya Jaya Sri Vivekananda. Dharma Bhakti Jnana Trishula Dharan, Chetana Jiva Moha Bhanta. Dharma Bhakti Jnana Trishula Dharan, Chetana Jiva Moha Bhanta. Brahma Parayana Namo Narayan, Brahma Parayana Namo Narayan, Dehi Dehi Charanaravinda. Brahma Parayana Namo Narayan, Dehi Dehi Charanaravinda. vidya, wisdom. Virtuous deeds take off the veil of ignorance, and knowledge alone can make us see God.
Yeah, Swamiji says we are not realizing our true nature. He says, you know but little of that which is within you, for behind you is the ocean of infinite power and blessedness.
Oh, how beautiful. Can you say it again?
You know but little of that which is within you.
Wait. I want to buy hearted.
You know but little
You know but little
of that which is within you.
of that which is within you.
For behind you
For behind you
is the ocean of infinite power
is the ocean of infinite power
and blessedness.
and blessedness. He tells the aim of education is to manifest in our lives perfection, which is the very nature of our inner self. How do we become perfect? Oh, for that he says, we are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far. Whatever you think, that you will be. If you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be. Stand on your own feet and assimilate what you can. Learn from every nation. Take what is of use to you.
We want the education
By which character is formed. Strength of mind is increased. The intellect is expanded.
and by which one can stand on one's own feet.
Swamiji, as a small boy, had a great fancy for wandering walks. He also had a very giving nature. Whenever a sadhu came to the door, Naren was delighted. One day a monk came and asked for alms. All that Naren had was a piece of new cloth wrapped around his waist.
Bhavati bhiksham dehi, bhavati bhiksham dehi, bhavati bhiksham dehi. Naren, where's the new clothes that Daddy gave you? Oh, a monk came and begged for alms, so I gave it to him. Amma, Naren gave me the new clothes that Daddy gave him.
Shiva don't know what to do with this boy. What has he done now? Naren, if you continue like this, you'll empty the house. Go on, get inside.
But that did not disconcert him. He would look for anything in the room that he could hand out of the window as offering to the monk. He was truly unstoppable. Yes, he had such a big heart. He asks, do you feel for others? If you do, you are growing in oneness. If you do not feel for others, you may be the most intellectual giant ever born, but you will be nothing. You are but dry intellect, and you will remain so. Swamiji says, in this world, always take the position of the giver. Give everything and look for no returns.
Give love, give help, give service, give any little thing you can, but keep out barter. Make no conditions and none will be imposed. Let us give out of our own bounty, just as God gives to us.
Ask nothing, want nothing in return. Give what you have to give. It will come back to you. It will come back multiplied 1,000 folds. But do not think of that now. The attention must not be on that. Yet have the power to give. Give, and there ends. They alone live who live for others. When you help a poor man, do not be a little prideful. That is worship for you and not the cause of pride. Is not the whole universe you? For that is our goal. We want harmony, not one-sided development.
flowers. Each one, when I call out your name, come forward. Okay? That is Avyank. He's our first co-leader. Saunak. Sanika. Shalaka. Akhila. Rishi. That is Ananya. And Tanya. And I want to really call out some of the folks without which this would not have been possible. Of course, it is these little tiny tots who have done an excellent job. They worked really hard in spite of all their activities. There are so many activities, the kids here in America. And then the one who has put the maximum number of hours selecting the music for the drama, the background, is Rupa. And you all know that this is not possible without the mothers. So I want to call out the mothers. Please come. Jyotsna. Eva is here. Suman. Shailaja. They worked really hard, coming late nights. It was a lot of work for them. It's not only like one kid, they have three kids to take care of, so it's very hard. Okay.
And thank your fathers.
Oh yeah, thanks to the fathers.